Everyone, Paul here. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a new combination strategy. This is kind of one I came up with myself. It's kind of a combination of two of the most popular strategies that are out there. This is incorporating the 9-90-95, which is kind of a strategy I came up with myself. But it's also incorporating another popular moving average strategy called the 1348. And the 1348, ironically, is pretty much the first strategy that I learned when it came to trading. And it's incorporating both the 9-90-95 and the 1348 with another indicator. So it's kind of like a combination strategy. So it's very powerful when you put these together. So what I'm going to be doing in the next couple videos is show you how to set this up as a combination strategy. You can set this up. When you do set this up, there's different ways to read it. There's different ways to actually enter your trades. But what I do for this particular strategy is that I focus on longer time frames. So once you set it up, I only focus on the day chart or the 6 hour. I won't go anything less than that because you want to use this strategy to get the best results possible. So looking at this on a day or a 6 hour will give you the best results. So I will be going over this strategy probably for the next couple of days because I will be going over how to do it with crypto, stocks, Forex, and gold, because I want to kind of want to teach this so the average person can try it out if they want to, is see if it works out for them. But I want to go over all the different assets and how this will work for each. So today I'm going to be talking about how to use this for crypto. So what we're going to be using, we're going to set it up. We're going to set up the 9-90-95 with the 1348, and then we're going to see how it will work for Bitcoin and crypto and things like that. We'll focus on the longer time frames. Now, you guys watching, you can do shorter time frames. You can do hour. But for the best result, this strategy will help you see it on a longer time frame. That's what I'm going to focus on. So I'll show you how to set it up, and then I'll show you how this can work for trading crypto. Okay, so first you want to set this up. I'm going to be looking at Bitcoin on the day here. And what we want to focus first is you want to set up the 9-90-95. Which basically you want to go to your CM EMA trend bars. So you go here to your settings and you're going to go to CM EMA trend bars. You're going to click this 3 times and you're going to have the settings go to 9, 90, and 95. So that's going to set up your 9-90-95. Now I have Ghost Marker Pro here. It's pretty much the same. It's a paid indicator, but it's the same thing. It's, I got them down here. This is a paid indicator just instead. I got them, the 90, 95 right here. But, mostly you watching this is probably not going to get Ghost Marker Pro. But so, if you don't want to get Ghost Marker Pro, you're going to have to set it up with the CM EMA trend bars. And click it 3 times and make your settings 9, 90, 95. You'll get something similar to this. Okay. The next thing you want to do is you want to set up your EMA difference here. So if you go here to your settings, you're going to go to difference and 2 moving averages. And once you have that there, you're going to change your settings to 1348. So that's the next step. That's the next step here. So you have your 9-90-95, which is, I've had videos just off the 9-90-95, so they're on my channel. You can watch them if you want. And then I also have, early on, I talk about the 1348, and it's pretty much the first strategy that I learned about when I came to trading. So, and it works really well. And then this last one here, I have the regularized, it's called the regularized moving average suite. So you click that right there. So the formula here is really simple. There's different ways of incorporating this trade. What you basically want to do is first you want to find what the direction is, and you find that with the 9-90-95. Now look at this on the day here. If you look at this on the day, you basically need to figure out what the overall direction is. So you do that by looking at the 9095 will basically tell you what the overall direction. If you look on the day chart and you look at your 9095, it will basically tell you what direction you're going. So the 99095. So what you want to look for here first for the first part is you want to see if there's any crosses with the 99095. Like you can actually see that happening with Bitcoin right now. And like a day or two later, it's probably going to be crossing down. But the last time it crossed on the day was right about here. So from this point on, looking at this on the day, it has not crossed again since October, somewhere in October. So from October, it's been going up. So that's what you basically can understand by looking at this. So since we have incorporated the 1348, you can read this different ways. If you miss this, now if you came in right here, you would make a whole lot of money if you're still holding on to this. But if you miss that cross on the day, now if you just focus on the day, and I'm going to show you some things. Once you have established the overall direction, what you want to look for here is the 1348. And the 1348, and you're still on the day here, this will help outline the best times to come in the trade. So we have established that right here, the trend has gone up. So if you missed it right here, the next time you want to get into your trades is every single time you see the EMA difference, which is basically the 1348. The 1348 has got to change from a dark green to a light green, and it's the same thing. It's the same thing the other way around. If you're in a bearish, you want to look for a light red. So basically, if you miss the cross on the day, you just find all the moments where it turns to a light green. So we could find a lot of those moments. If we look at this on the day, we could find a lot of moments here. Now, this was when it happened. So you would have been able to come here and you've been able to ride this out from, basically, this is when it crossed. You could ride it out till here. You would have been in profit. So the next time to actually get in a trade would have been when it turned light green again, which is right here. So you could have ride it out right here to here, and you would have been in profit here. So you just find all the moments where it turns light green, or if it's in a bearish. If it's in a bearish, you want to look for a light red. So right here, you see it turn light green, and if you came in right here and you wrote it out, that's an 8 days of profit right there. So we have established because the 995 is still in an uptrend, and we found the moment to actually get in the trade by looking at the 1348 with the EMA difference. So let's just see. You can find small ones, you can find big ones. Like right here, this one was a small trade, but it still works. This was a very small one. And you see one right here, start it right here. This is when you come in right about here, you write it out. Here to here, you would have been in profit there. You would have found another moment right here. This would have been a great time. This is also the moment where the 1348 is actually crossing, I believe, because every time you see it go down to up, that's basically the 1348 crossing. But we're not using it for the 1348 cross. We're using it to find all the moments to get into trades on a longer time frame. So right here, if you rode this out till the end, the top here, you would have made a lot of money right there. And then you see it happen again right here. Now, this is why I focus on doing it on the day, the 6 hour or the day, because you will get the best results if you do it like this. You write it out from here to here, you would have been in profit right there. Don't pay attention to the dark green, you only pay attention to the light green. So there's another moment right here. This one's a small one. Goes down a little bit. You don't go against the trend with this. You see it again happen right here. Right about here, you could have come into this trade and you would have made Well, if you did this on, if you traded this on Forex, you would have made $6,000 if you did a 0.01. So this is very powerful. And you see it happen again right here. Right here, small one right here. 3,000 right there. And that's kind of where we are right now. So you see all the little moments where even on the day chart you could have scalped it. But real quickly, I want to see what this is like. I want to show you how to do this when it's bearish as well. So what you want to look for, the 995, the 990.95 cross right here. So it's basically the opposite right here. You basically look for all the light reds. So basically it comes down right here. You see the cross, so that we're in a bearish territory now. So you could have come in right here and rode this out, here to here. You only focus on the light reds. So right here to here would have been profit. Right here to here would have been profit. And then it goes back up again. So let's just check to see what it did the next time. Again, right here we have the 990.95 crosses, so you could come in right here with your trade. This is basically also when the 1348 is crossing, so you ride this out here to here, and that would be profit. Now, keep in mind these are all these moves here when you get in your trades. Most of the time, this is before even a parabolic run, so you can't you imagine what this is like when it starts going parabolic. Okay, so that was the trade for that one. Here's when it goes down. So this one's tiny. You might not have been able to catch it because this one crosses right here. You might have been up for a couple days there. That one was a small one. And is that crossing right there? Nope, not crossing right there. Close, but it's not crossing right there. It's crossing right here. So you would come right here. 990.95 is crossing. The 1348 is crossing. If you wrote it out from here to here, you'd be in profit. So, and then you have another profit zone right here. Here to here. Ride this out. Profit right there. So let's just see real quickly here when it crosses here. Now keep in mind these are day candles, so we must be in the bearish territory here now. Let's just see here. 990, the 990.95 crosses right here, so you could easily come in at a lot of good moments right here. Here to here, not much, but then we got here. We got here to here, which is right here. That's not a big one. It's $2,000. But then we got here to here. Actually, not here. It stops right here. So this is about $9,000 in 14 days if you did it at a 0.01. Let's see if we got any more. Yeah, we got one right here. From here to here. That's a $10,000 move. If you trade in Forex, it's a $10,000 move because you basically got a million pips here, and if you did it at a 0.01, you would have made $10,000. So let's see. Still down. Now, the whole point here, and I'm bringing this up as probably the last thing I'm going to mention, the regularized moving average here, the whole purpose of it, it's optional. You don't really need it. if you want to, but it's basically there to show you if the direction is changing. So see, we're in this bearish time right here, and now it's crossing up. So it's kind of hinting that it could go up. It could start changing direction. That's the whole point of the regularized moving average. You don't really need it. Really, what you should be focusing on is incorporating the 990.95 and then the EMA differences with the 1348. Let's real quickly look at one more cycle. Let's do this. Well, this one's brief here. So you can see right here at this moment, it crosses right here. So you could come in. You see the regularized moving average is picking it up. And you could also see that at the moment of the cross, you could actually come in right about here. Now you may not know to come in until it crosses. So you get in just for a little bit, one right here. But that's still profit right there. And let's do this one more. I'm going to do one more cycle. Okay, so we see the 995 crossing right here. And we see moments of getting in, which is there's crosses right here. So you would come in right here. You write it out till it stops turning light red. Couldn't get into that trade right there. And then there's another one. There's a small one right here for 3 days. This is a small one right there. Here's a trade right here. Small one there. That's still $3,000 if you did it at a 0.01. There's this one right here. And this one I can't see, but this one's about 6,000. And then you see this one right here. Right here. And you read that one down till right about here. This is about 6,000. You know, if you did a 0.01 and traded in Forex. And then you see it happen again. Now, it faked you out. It tried to say, hey, we're going to go up, but nope, we're going to go back down right here. The 1348 kind of tells you the truth of what's really going to be going on because you've established the direction with the 990.95 and the 1348. It basically gives you all the good moments to start getting in your trade. So you've read this one out here to here. And this one's about $6,000 if you did a 0.01. Let me just do another. I want to do another bull cycle here. Okay, so we see the 990.95 crossing right here. You see the 1348 crossing up right here. So this point of the cross is probably when the 1348 is crossing. And you also see the regularized moving average is also indicating that. So it's signaling that this is a very good trade. If you wrote this out, you would be this is $21,000 in 16 days because you basically got a 2 million X. You basically got a 2 million X off of 0.01. So that would have given you about $21,000. You see a tiny one right here. Here to here. Small one, $4,000. And that's it. So I basically showed you, you incorporate the 990.95. You kind of establish the direction first. You establish the overall direction by looking at it on the day. Now, you can do it on the day, you can do it on the 6 hour, but nothing smaller than that in my opinion. And then you look at your EMA difference, and if you miss the cross with the 990.95, you find all the little moments, if it's bullish and it's light green, those are moments to stay in the trade. You stay in the trade as long as it stays light green. The moment it turns dark green, it's a moment to get out. It's the same thing for when you're in bearish territory. You look for a 990.95 to cross down, and then you look for all the light red moments. And the whole moving average, the regularized moving average is just supposed to, it's there to show you that you're still in the right direction, and you're basically you're basically still good. If it stays if it's if it stays below here, you're still in a good trade. But anyway, this is a very good strategy in my opinion. Anyway, this is really powerful, and I'm trying to bring this video out there before the parabolic starts with Bitcoin. Because if you guys choose to do this strategy, I personally will only do this strategy on the day chart or the 6-hour. It will really outline all the key moments of getting in, and it actually helps you stay in trades longer, and it helps you see the longer trades that are out there. So it works really well, and it will work really well when things start going parabolic. When things start going parabolic, it's going to help show you all the key moments of when everything's starting to go up, and it's also going to be good for when in the bear market, and when it goes down, it's going to show you all the good moments of shorts. So anyway, for the strategy, I recommend doing it with just the day chart or the 6-hour. I personally do not recommend doing this on smaller time frames. Yeah, I don't think it's meant for that. This strategy here is a very part-time strategy because these are day candles, 6-hour candles, and you don't have to necessarily be looking at the chart the whole time. You can briefly glance at it, but you don't have to be glued to the chart. You just have to be checking if the colors are, if it's across the 990.95, and if there's any light green or light red, to where you can have moments of scalping. So it works really well in my opinion, and I'm definitely going to be updating you in the future on how well the strategy works. As I'm making this video right now, it seems that Bitcoin is crossing down on the 990.95, so it's a good entry point in my opinion for shorts. But anyway, I'll keep you guys updated, especially during the bull market, of how well this strategy actually works. But anyway, if you guys like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.